Okay.
Okay. I think we're back now. I think we're all good to go.
Okay.
That was terrifying. The demons possessed. I think it was legitimately they possessed my headphones.
This is what happens when you start talking about feminazis. They know who you do.
They were taking over the stream, guys. The minute I'm scared to talk about it. Fine, we'll just talk about what we heard. I'm not going to try another video until we get to the ones later on. Because
Right.
I don't know if it was that video or what it was, because that was all kinds of fucked up anyway.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear us in the chat?
Yeah, can everybody hear it? That's a good point. Can everybody hear us?
Are we all clear?
Okay,
Hang
Thorny
on,
says
my...
yes. Thorny says
Okay,
yes.
good.
Excellente.
D.
What? What? What?
What's up?
You.
Me? What?
What the hell is
I
happening?
don't know. Me? What? I just said D. What? I'm here. I'm sitting here. I'm in my boxer shorts.
Hold on, I have to mute you guys so I can hear the...
Okay, well, I mean, they said they can hear us, so.
Oh.
Jesus. Is there
Never
ever
mind.
any...
Never mind.
Is there ever anything as a stream with no technical glitches?
Nope.
Apparently not.
God. All right. Anyway, so let's just talk about what we heard from that little thing. The one I was trying to point out, if you guys caught it in the little clip there before the demons took over, was that redheaded woman. That's who I was originally trying to point out, who told the kid, "Would you just shut the fuck up?" Do you remember her?
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't?
All right. Basically, I could actually find the entire clip, I would, but there's so much stuff, I'm not going to try and hunt through all of it. Basically, what happens is she is telling this guy, while he's trying to have a conversation, he's telling her to shut the fuck up. And multiple other things. And she was trying to make a good point. It's like, what we want as feminists is equal rights among men and women, for men to be able to go to the police, example, for domestic abuse. But the disrespectful tone in which she spoke to the individual was not helping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's a part of the problem with individuals. That's why I consider part of the problem is these radicalists. If you want to make a good point, that's fine, but you don't need to sound the way that she was sounding. If you're trying to make a point, then the facts of your point should be enough.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, but it's... Yeah, people just take these things overboard. Like, it happens with other movements as well, and... what am I saying?
I don't know. Apparently you're too high.
Yeah, well, I had 5 minutes, so, yeah.
Choke it.
But I mean, okay, Janae, Jay, you understand what we're trying to say, though. The facts of your point should be enough.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need to speak to somebody that way to get your point across.
Exactly.
Now, don't get me wrong. I understand. We get mad. I mean, we've all gotten mad at somebody for fucking, they disagree with us enough, but they keep stating that stupid opinion that eventually you just tell them to stop running their cry train full throttle twat waffle.
Exactly. No, I remember like working at a place, and I told this lady, I called her ma'am, and she freaked the fuck out. Sorry, they, or whatever you want to call them now, freaked the fuck out. I was like, "Did you just call me ma'am?" I'm like, "Yeah," and literally this person got so pissed off at me that they went to my manager to complain because I called them ma'am.
Oh, yeah, and that's the problem. It's like, what? Why is this a problem? like, okay, my example, the way I was raised, the way my mother raised me, is if I'm going into a door and I know somebody's behind me, hold it, man, woman, child, hold the door open for them. Okay? That's the way I was raised. But I remember at one point in time, I'm going into a store, and I do exactly what I always do. I look behind me. I see a couple ladies coming up behind me. So I step through the door, I turn around, and I hold the door open. Okay? And they legitimately lost their minds. They're like, we don't need your help opening the door. We don't need some man's help to, are you assuming we're all weak? And I said, no, ma'am, I was just trying to be polite. And then I slammed the door in their face and walked out.
That was that was actually a valid response. Because it gets to this point where it's just too far. Although I can't say I've ever, not to my current recollection, had an experience like that. But I've seen lots of them, and I'm just like, the fuck?
And somebody said earlier in the chat, movements are being hijacked, and that's exactly it. It's not that a large portion of any movement is radicalist. It's that radicalists are loud, and they get a lot more attention because they say more extreme things.
Yeah, and then they ruin it for the actual movement.
Right.
Julie, everybody's nice in Canada. Not in America. You can't do stuff like that.
So,
Yeah, I thought Canada was having a problem as well.
No, wait, I hold the door open for people too.
Yeah, that's the point, and they it's like everything is about, everything is an attack from men now. I don't know if you guys saw the video of the woman claiming that her male person was stalking her.
The fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Her male person?
No, I've seen this one. This one.
Her male person.
What is that?
Mailman?
Yeah,
mailman?
the mailman. Yeah, the mailman.
It's insane. It is.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it, and we can hope that the thing doesn't go insane again.
I'm going to become Satan at the end of this because of how much my eyes are at the back of my skull because of eye rolling. I'm not kidding.
Oh no, this clip really is that bad though.
It really is.
That's the thing.
The insanity of it. I can't believe that this actually happened. And you can see the look on the mailman's face. He's so confused. What? He is so confused.
He even looks slightly terrified.
He does.
Thorny is making fun of you. Male person?
What? Whatever. Shut up. So I'm a little politically correct occasionally. Do I need to sit here and start saying random shit to offend you next? Full throttle top waffle, half-baked pile of monkey excrement, cunt stick. You want me to keep going?
Blue waffle?
You know what I say when I'm cursing? Dick on a stick.
All right. Let's give this a try. Let's give this a try and see if the demons come back. Everybody, get out your crosses and your holy water.
Be gone, thought.
Be gone, thought! Okay. We're going to try
Granny said male penguin?
Oh, no. YouTube ads. Whatever. Like, trust me, Janae, you don't even need to see the video. Just listen to what this woman says. It's
Here's this, right? All I did was go into the office of my apartment development, right? And they refused to give me the form. I'll talk about that in a minute. This guy walked into the office when I was there, and now here he is parked out here, right? Stop stalking me, right? Don't ever stalk me again.
The look on his face.
Yeah.
About what?
Don't ever stalk me again.
Who's stalking you about
you? Laugh some more. Do it.
You're crazy.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Say to the camera that you're not stalking me.
I am not stalking you. I don't even know who you are.
Is that right?
That's right.
You want to give your name?
I do not need to. You want to give me yours? You want to give me yours? Yeah, I didn't think so. I have no idea who you are, lady. So, You're dreaming. You think I'm stalking you. Good luck with that.
Well, keep talking, why don't you?
Yeah, because he's making a point.
That's it. That's oh my gosh.
Wow. He's the mailman. He gives you mail every day if you have mail.
Legitimately, at
So
the beginning of the video. The beginning of the video,
he's giving you his fucking mail.
She says, "Who is this?" Looking at the United States Postal logo.
It's just mental. It's absolutely mental. It
Do
is
any
that
of you
bad.
do you own a gun? Because I just want to die.
I refuse.
Because this is some bullshit.
Like, is it?
Haley's in the comment, you guys. Hey, Haley.
Hey,
we miss
Haley.
you. Love you.
Kisses, boo boo. But no, see, that's my point. The insanity of some of these people. They think everybody's out to get them. It has gone beyond a movement to a schizoparanoia. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's really it's just that bad.
That poor mailman looked just, oh my god. Did you see the look in his eyes? He was so confused.
Right?
Some of these clips
It's just
are funny.
like this. What the fuck? His face is like, what is with this bitch?
Haley wants to know if she can hop on with us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Please, always.
Girl, get your ass in here. You're a host, too.
Jesus. And Reaper, you were trying to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, that moment has passed. I've forgotten. I'm sorry.
God damn it. But
Damn pothead.
But these feminists are the insanity of it. They've taken a movement well beyond. That's why, I agree for equal rights for all, but I am not for this insanity. In my personal opinion, I call myself, how do they pronounce that, an allegoriist or something like that?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
It basically means an individual who is for equal rights for everybody, no matter gender, sex, race.
Oh, egalitarian, humanist.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right,
God,
Haley.
I'm sorry. When you said that, that reminded me when Onision tried passing that off.
So everybody, we got Haley here. Say hi to Haley.
Yo.
It's her introduction.
Oh, her
Introduction D.
You mean our tightrope walker because she's always high as a kite?
There we go.
Yes.
All right, so Haley, we're glad you're here. Are you going to stick around, or do you got to go?
No, I'm sticking around.
Okay, good.
Crisis averted.
Sweet.
Yay!
Excellent. So, I mean, that's the insanity of it. I'm sure I could pull up a few others that I've seen, but that, I think, right there is the prime example of insanity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's people like that that make me just want to kind of go be a hermit.
You know?
It's people like that that make me want to go, you know what? The human race has reached the limits of its intelligence. It's time for us to die.
Well, I mean, why do you think aliens won't talk to us? I mean, come on.
Right.
I guarantee you some aliens have come and checked this out. They saw what humans were doing and went, you know what? There's nothing we can do to this.
Oh,
They saw the stupid and thought, fuck that.
Yeah.
To them, we're probably just like a zoo project for them.
They landed and they're like, there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
I miss those aliens. Man, they are good to talk to.
What do you got? All right, so what does the chat think, though? I mean, do any of you have a personal story dealing with a crazy feminist or just comments on it in general?
We're not
Kylie,
ignoring you guys.
Yeah, we're not. Okay.
I just addressed one of you. Okay? We ain't ignoring you.
All right.
Yes.
Callie,
Y'all talking about food and shit?
I want a burrito.
You know,
Oh,
actually,
God.
earlier today, I went to this restaurant. I never heard of it. Maybe you guys have called Qdoba.
Excuse me.
Heard of it whenever eating there.
Oh my god. Okay, what they're basically famous for is a burrito bowl. Okay, it was amazing. Like basically, you order it. You can order any kind of burrito bowl with tortillas or without them. But my suggestion, like you can go there and it costs nothing, and you could add literally every topping they have into one bowl. Costs nothing extra.
So, why are we talking about food? Oh my
Jay,
god.
it's not my fault you're high and got the munchies.
Shut up!
This is why I ate before, you know?
Hell, I ate my chicken nuggets and came right up the fuck here to.
Does anybody know the name of the place that this place was built for high people? They make cookies and other stuff, and they will deliver at like 3 a.m. fresh baked cookies.
Oh,
Insomnia.
Insomnia cookies. That's it.
Yes, we have one in Kalamazoo, and I'm so fucking excited to come back. I go there tomorrow. And
phone?
Reaper, you need to get yourself some insomnia cookie.
I'm fucking excited.
Insomnia cookie.
Oh, dude,
They're the
that
best.
sounds so good.
They legit like
Yeah,
I'm talking like not those extra crispy cookies. I'm talking like soft melted chocolate cookies you see in the commercials that they pull apart and the chocolate stretches.
Good. And you can get ice cream from there too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just imagining like this, like extravagant, like food porn thing happening, commercial thing happening right now.
Exactly, Jay.
That's legitimately what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, and it's even worse right now. This is like the worst moment.
It's
Oh
legit.
god.
Oh hey, one of my friends is in chat. Scarlet Fox Gaming, Rena Rose from Scarlet Fox Gaming. Hey Rena, I'm glad you made it.
Hi, welcome to our wacky circus.
No, not again.
So freaks.
No, not again.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Oh, that has come back.
Hang on.
Roly.
Go on, demon!
Wolf at 9,000.
Oh god.
We had Wolf at 9,000.
We know, guys. We know.
Gun Satan.
D, you still there?
Okay, are we good now?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you're good.
Hey,
Okay. Basically all I need to do is like unplug my headset and plug it back in.
Yeah, that.
hey, that's better than restarting it.
Right, exactly. But yes, it essentially is food porn. I do not lie. I love that place. If you ever get a chance to try it, try it. By the way, we're not sponsored by them. I'm just fat.
I was waiting for that. I was like, I was waiting for it. This is not a paid sponsor.
Granny wonders what a demon thought looks like.
Must be. Yes.
Did you ever hear the term "the devil is a woman in a red dress"? There you go.
Oh, okay. So like that devil guy from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, him exactly. We're not positive whether that's a man or a woman, but yeah.
You mean him?
Or her.
Well, I mean, it calls itself him, but I don't know if that counts as a woman.
I think they're just I think they're just a drag.
No, disclaimer. We're talking about a cartoon. This is not real life.
Yeah.
Please don't go nuts at us.
All right. So,
Well, I mean, if people want to have a hissy fit about it, then whatever. By the way, thank you for the 3 likes.
yes, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
But yeah, like I said, thanks Rena for showing up. Apparently she showed up and things messed up. I blame you, Rena, for my mic messing up. So, anyway, as I was saying, Kalia, you said you had a story dealing with a crazy feminist. Why don't you type that out and we'll read it?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's okay.
Aw, you made your friend sad. You're an asshole.
Oh, she knows I love her. I just got her a gift today. She knows I love her.
Aww.
No, Kalia, it's actually set to live chat, but for some reason it won't update in that little thing over there. I don't know why.
What's it to what?
Kalia was pointing out that the chat is set to top chat in the OBS thing, but it's actually set to live chat, but it won't show that on that end, and I don't know why.
That's odd.
Weird.
So, anyway. Oh, all right. So should we go to our next thing, our actual serious, quote-unquote, conversation of the night?
Sure, I was wondering when we were going to get to it, because I don't know how sober I'm.
I figured we better get started before everybody gets past that point of tipsy.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm apparently a lightweight.
Oh no, we got a dislike.
No!
Who?
Fuck you.
I don't really care. Thanks for the views anyway, baby. I love you.
A rating's a rating, honey.
Yep. All right. So our quote unquote serious topic for the night. Everybody ready?
Yep.
And goddamn, now my soundboard's not working. Do you see Hang on, I know what it is. I know what it is.
The dislike was from the thought.
Can somebody legit screenshot that and put it on Twitter, please?
Apparently I was wrong.
Oh my god, yes. I'm putting that on Twitter.
Yes, do it, Haley. Tipsy, and it's only 14%.
Why?
When you don't drink often. And you guys expect me to do this like every other week. I'm like...
Hey, I'm in the same boat. I never drink.
It's okay. I'm just drinking, I'm almost done with my first can of beer, so...
You got more than one can of beer? Yeah.
I'm drinking.
Actually, I have a full bottle of Mike's Hard. So
hang on, I think I fixed it. It came again from unplugging the thingy. So,
the thingy.
Shut up.
Unplug the thingy from your computer.
It's just a strap-on.
Let me know if you can hear my cat, because then I'll mute myself.
Oh, it's fine. We like to hear a little bit of pussy sometimes.
Can it?
Oh!
Okay.
Be gone, thought!
No!
We heard that one.
It ended before thought.
Be gone, thought.
Well, at least I got it
was like,
working
be gone,
now.
thought. Yeah, but you can't go be gone, thought.
All right.
Jay, check your Facebook.
All right. So I think we got it running now. Hold on. I better go to OBS and make sure everything's still good there because, God, you mess with one thing and it all decides it's going to hell.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Oh my gosh, there are two thoughts who dislike our shit.
Yes. Two thoughts. Well.
Be gone, thought!
No, stop! It's like a bad fail to orgasm. It's like you're right there.
I don't know why it's doing that.
It's being a tase. It's not fair.
I don't know why it's doing that.
The gag has it and a thought.
Let's do that.
Why? Why no working properly? Everything works fine right at the start, and then no, go to hell.
Milk, milk, lemonade around the corner. Fudgy's made.
Remember that fucking music video?
Oh. All right. Well, let's see if this works, and we'll get to our serious topic of the night. So, everybody.
Here we go.
California.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. The water.
By the way, that was very anticlimactic, by the way.
Did the drum
Oh.
roll work, though? I mean...
It
The
did
drum roll
work.
works. We know that.
Okay. It might just be a volume issue, then. In which case, I gotta play with it later. And nobody have a dirty thought. Shut up.
Too late.
Thoughts.
All right, so all you guys are just California. It's a hail to the motherland, California. Here's what's going on. Basically, from what I've understood, California is thinking about becoming 3 separate states.
Oh, hold on.
That's
Before we
fine.
continue, Kalia actually told her story.
Okay, hang on. I'll scroll up.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
California,
Okay,
Californian in the building.
Kalia says, back in high school, I had a group of, I guess, weeb friends, and I didn't know all of them, but we were all in the group, whether we knew everyone or not. So apparently they had one of those flirty types in there, and they were freaking bitchy as fuck, but she did this thing where she'd put herself in situations she could ask guys for help, but Kalia saw her several times get all feminazi when guys she didn't like would help her out. So it wasn't she was a feminazi, she was just a twat.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it is. She wasn't a feminazi, she was just a twat. But I'm guessing she wanted attractive guys to help her out, but if somebody tried to genuinely be nice to her, she got mad about it.
Yeah,
that sounds
that's just
about
being a
right.
cunt.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't pull that shit. We see through you. We see what you're doing. Gotcha, bitch. So.
Oh my god, that was perfect. That was perfect.
By the way, we got 3 dislikes.
Ooh, 3 twat thoughts. Okay, if this doesn't work this time, I will readjust this later, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Be gone, fuck!
Yes!
Yes.
Finally.
There we go.
Finally.
To all 3 of our dislikes, there you go. That's all we got for you. Thanks for the views. Love you, boo-boo.
Thanks for the rating.
Thank you.
Well, ratings help.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
A rating's a rating.
back to what we were talking about. What are we talking about with California? They want to split into 3. I can't even say this without laughing.
Right.
3
Separate states.
separate states. Like, what?
Huh?
By the way, I just remembered all the links in the description below are for our last one, so I need to get rid of that.
He gave us a dislike.
Who?
Auntie.
Oh, well.
who the hell is...
Brand Shifter.
Oh, right.
Thanks, Auntie. Love you.
Yeah, dick.
Anyway, so this is the thing that Jay has been working her literal ghetto ass off to get together so we can discuss to get together so we could discuss this. So let me start bringing up images. We'll bring up the first one.
Hang on. I'll be right back.
I was gonna say I heard a ding dong.
So did I.
Ding frazzer done, ding frazzer done, ding frazzer done. Alright. So here's the first image. Okay. Plan to split California into 3 states eligible for November ballot. And I will move the image a little bit so you can see it. This is how they have it separated. Northern California, Southern California, and then this little sliver of blue that looks vaguely penis-shaped is normal California.
Right. It's true.
It does.
But Los Angeles County is freaking only California. Well, Los Angeles County is in California.
By the way, guys, we do have a Californian up in here. Janae is our Californian, so she knows.
It's yes.
So, Janae, where do you live on this little map here?
See that really huge ass chunk that's near like southern Nevada?
Yeah, right down here looks like kind of like a rectangle that got sliced in half.
Yeah.
It's a huge ass county.
So you would truly be a SoCal then.
Cow. There too. It's a big mountain.
You know, I'm curious
Kalia
about something.
said that could be penis land.
Well, I'm curious. The blue area that looks vaguely penis shaped, is that where like they make porn videos and stuff? Because I'd live there.
Pretty much that's the very touristy area. Like,
So in other words, yes, that's where the porn is made.
porn. But mostly it's like movies and like the what is it called? It's on the beach. There's a Ferris wheel. It's pretty much. I think it's L.A. County and Monterey County and a few other counties.
I nearly said Coney Island. That's not what that is, but I nearly said it. All right. So
oh my lord, D.
Next one. Here's the article. By the way, Jay, the link that you gave me, is that just the link to this article here?
No. Link article about gambling about the whole California split.
Oh, okay. All right, so here's this article, again, part of what Jay's been collecting. It says, it would be the first division of existing U.S. states since the creation of West Virginia in 1863. 3 states will get us better infrastructure, better education, and lower taxes, Tim Draper, the Silicon Valley venture capitalist who sponsored the ballot measure, said in an email to the Times last summer when he formally submitted the proposal. States will be more accountable to us and can cooperate and compete for citizens. I didn't realize it was a competition to have citizens.
Like...
Wait, how big's Cali?
California is one of our largest states.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's
It's a huge state.
I think it's second or third. I think it's like Alaska, Texas, California. I'm not positive, though.
No, I think it is that.
But
so,
Yeah, that sounds right.
wait, if they were to separate the states, wouldn't they have to change the flag?
The state, well, I mean, technically, yeah, the state would change their flag, I guess. It's kind of like we've got
California would keep their flag, and then Southern and Northern would make their own.
Yeah.
Yep, and then we'll add, like, what, 54 states? Or no, 53. Don't mind me.
Yeah, they haven't made Puerto Rico a state, so don't get excited yet. All right. There we go. Get this. Next little thing. I'm having fun. This is great. It's all organized and beautiful.
You're welcome.
Los Angeles Times. In the initiative's introductory passage. By the way, just pause. Don't you love it how the big newspapers try to put in all these like medium to college level words to make themselves sound better when most average Americans are going to be like, would you just shorten that shit so we can get through our day?
I mean, this is the Los Angeles Times.
Anyway,
why they should separate the state.
Yeah, in the initiative,
pretty much
introductory passage, Draper argues that vast parts of California are poorly served by a representative government dominated by a large number of elected representatives from a small part of our state, both geographically and economically. So, essentially what he's saying, or the way that I understand it, he's saying that counties are not being well represented because like smaller areas are being represented by large numbers of Senate people who may not necessarily represent what they want.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Granny, you better not be invoking no demons in our freaking live chat here. I will bend you over my knee.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Granny, I will bend you over my knee, I swear to God.
Oh.
All right, so the proposal aims to invoke Article 4, Section 3 of the U.S. Constitution, the provision guiding how an existing state can be divided into new states. Draper's plan calls for 3 new entries, Northern California, California, and Southern California. Hold on a second. why not? If you're gonna make, I mean, why do we have to do like this north and south? Why can't we like we've got North and South Dakota, we've got Virginia and West Virginia. Can you all get creative? Like, fine, let that little penis-shaped area be California, but can it be something other than North and South California? Did nobody have any creativity with this stuff?
No.
Nope.
D.
No way.
I mean, if you're going to have something like that, name it after your most prominent feature.
Yeah.
Northern and South SoCal. Like that's what they're known as.
Rename them. That don't just be Northern. Rename the actual state. Call it NoCal and SoCal. There you go. And then nobody lives in.
Why do you
There was a time they wanted to split it into 6
I believe
states.
Jesus fuck.
Why do you have to have states anyway? I mean, like, you could just be like New Zealand and be 2 islands that are in the same country. It's really easy.
I feel like everybody's
Sorry.
Reaper, this is U.S. Welcome to it.
Okay, so this is described. Northern California would consist of 40. I nearly read that as countries. I'm like, yes, California, break off for the motherland.
There's been talk of that too.
Yeah, I know. 40 counties stretching from Oregon south to Santa Cruz County. Okay, so in other words, from whiter than Jay down to darker than Cat Williams. Then east from Merced and Mariposa counties. Southern Cal would begin with Madera County in the Central Valley and then wind its way along the existing state's eastern and southern spine, comprising 12 counties and ultimately curving up to the Pacific coast to grab San Diego and Orange counties. Congratulations. You managed to grab some of the best wine in the entire state and the most crime in the entire state in one little area.
Oh, yeah.
Orange County is like one of the biggest. It's like San Francisco, San Diego, Los Angeles, and then Orange County is in that area of like, hey, that's where you want to live. You want to live rich. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm a little tipsy.
That's okay. You keep being tipsy. It's fantastic.
And we love you, girl.
By the way, Auntie, stop singing, country roads in our chat. You think You think I don't see? You think I don't see you? I see you.
He sees you. Wow, my eyesight went blank for a second, and when they're saying, thought it said West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yes.
I've done that since I was a kid, but I have the excuse of not living in America.
All right. So,
Proud. Reaper.
So at least, or in this next one, at least the LA Times is calling this whole thing a long shot to begin with. But under the long shot proposal, Los Angeles County would anchor to the 6 counties that retained the name California, a state that would extend northward along the coast to Monterey County. The Draper's campaign website argues that 3 states would have reasonably similar household incomes and enough industry to produce their own viable economies. Okay, how do you get, okay, you're leaving a chunk smaller than, I can't even write, I'm too drunk to come up with a good analogy for this. Somebody help me.
I don't even ask me.
Small?
It's smaller than the dick tip on the edge of Texas, okay? And you think it would have its own viable economy?
I need a map. I need a map, like...
I need a map. What? Make me think of fucking Dora the Explorer.
Dora.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
Okay, I think I've got...
Janae, I have to say this, with your actual picture, you kind of look like a grown-up Dora the Explorer. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's not very...
Fucking tan. I am really white. I have somewhat of a tan, but I'm fucking really white. Not as white as...
Well, my only real
Made you
question
look,
is,
but I'm pretty white.
I was gonna say not as white as me.
well, my only real question is, can we see your monkey?
What were you gonna say, D? What were you gonna say? Cause
I said my only real question is, can we see your monkey?
what you on about? What monkey?
Stop!
He's always monkeying around. Do 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 do. And I don't remember the rest. That's the thing. Hell no, boy. Just because I know about yours doesn't mean you get to know about mine. Nope.
Temper. Sorry, people. Everyone's lost their sanity.
No, I'm just dead. Okay, I've got a map up.
Good.
Oh Lord, I don't even know what the
You're a
next
little late, but don't worry about it.
Hey, Fit Mini, welcome. Oh, I can't.
You okay?
Right,
I don't know.
Too much monkey.
Not enough monkey in my case. I'm just saying.
Alright.
All right. So Los Angeles Times says it was that issue, economic sustainability, that helped fell two of Draper's previous efforts in 2012 and 2014 to create 6 California states. 6 California.
This guy wanted 6. I told you there were 6. Point.
Okay, if you divide California into 6 segments, they're going to be nearly as small as Rhode Island. Okay, and you can blink going through the state of Rhode Island and miss the entire thing.
Crazy.
Some tea for y'all about this California thing.
What is Jay laughing about? Like, let us in on the joke.
I'm still sitting here thinking.
Granny?
Who did it? Why did they do it? Are they still alive? Can I find them? We're gonna go find them.
Oh my god.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
It's only 11:11 and Jay is broken.
Jay, stop braying, okay?
Fuck off. Oh god. No shit.
I didn't mean to do that one. I apologize.
No, Granny's like, they haven't. Dora's in the house. Texas has us.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Granny, I'm loving you, girl. I'm loving you.
Wait. Who said that?
Granny.
Cat Scratch.
I'm sorry. I thought you said.
And his name is John Cena!
Oh my god.
Oh god, I nearly pissed myself for that one.
Good job, Granny. Good job. You killed my hosts. Congratulations.
Good gerbs.
Oh god, now I've got Crazy Frog stuck in my head. Thanks, Dave.
They took her jobs.
They took her gerbs.
No, I'm not fucking close
Now kiss my papa. Now kiss my papa.
No, that's just too good.
You
Don't
respect my goddamn authority.
Respect my daughter.
Oh god.
I want my cheesy puss.
And you goddamn cheesy puss.
Okay, I'm done with that.
You know what? You got a daddy system. Is the old daddy?
So, like, anyway, As we were trying to say before everybody decided it was time to die.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Accurate.
Draper is calling this new proposal Cal 3, and the November ballot that could see as many as 16 propositions by the deadline for the certification. It's still not completely stated how much this entire effort would cost. Apparently, in 2014, he spent just shy of $5 million of his own money. Okay. $5 million to try to make 6 little Californias. Okay?
I mean, jeez, man.
Listen,
Just
I know some women who could pop out 6 babies for $45 in a bottle of cheap wine, okay?
Hey, stop on. I was gonna be like,
Is that about cheap wine?
What?
4.9. That could be money going to, AIDS research or saving the children or getting the stink off of Gary Busey. But you decide that you're going to spend it on trying to make 6 little Californias like some illegitimate father trying to pay off all his child support at once.
Well, I mean,
Hold on. California, I am not your father.
Listen, Draper, I'm sorry to say this, buddy, but no matter how many times you put this through, I can't talk. I need a drink.
no, wait, okay. Here's how you guys can make this work over in this crazy country that you're in, right? You're here to Texas, and instead of dividing it into four parts, you divide it into 6 parts. Then you've got 2 little baby California.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. Draper, buddy, I'm going to try this one more time. No matter how much money you throw at it, no matter how many times you propose the bill, California is not going to call you daddy. Calm down, take a trip to Amsterdam, and I promise you somebody will do it for you.
No, but, okay, on a serious level.
Oh my lord.
If California was divided into 3 states,
Mm-hmm.
how badly or how better would that affect your elections?
Well,
See,
I really wanted to bring that up.
yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
something
I did too. See, here's the thing. 2 out of 3 of those states would turn into Republicans, so it would not favor in the Democratic department at all. And because California is a swaying state like Ohio is,
Mm-hmm.
it would just fuck it up really badly, to be honest.
Much why they want to split it into different states. So
Exactly. This is a long-term political movement that would sway the average vote in the way of the Republicans.
yes, it's always been that's why they want to split it up. It's not because of economics, because we could be our own country technically.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For the motherland, okay?
I think that would be a better idea. Just go with that.
Most of California's revenue comes from Los Angeles and the agriculture of Northern California.
Wait, where's my map?
And Southern is kind of for tourism, but most of that, we get all that revenue from those specific areas because of tourism and because of all the movies that they make. We get all of our money from. That's why New York is... Everybody knows New York and Los Angeles because New York has like ballet and all that stuff, and California has movies and TV shows. It doesn't mean it's necessarily recorded in California, but that's what it's known for. And they just want to split it up because of political reasons, not because of taxes or whatever. It seems more like, here's a bullshit reason we want to split it up. No. Because it's better for... That's why.
Okay. And,
Well, it's better for
ironic, we were talking about it becoming its own country. Here's a little tidbit from the LA Times that discusses that. The history of California, which was admitted into the Union September 9th, 1850, history fact for you, has been marked by more than 200 attempts to either reconfigure its borders, split it into pieces, or even have the state secede and become an independent country. The last 3 state proposals crafted by a Butte County legislator failed in the state capitol in 1993. And a publicized effort by activists to have California secede from the United States, branded the Cal Exit, because nobody learned from Brexit, by the way, continues to be bandied, continues to be bandied about for the ballot in 2020. Nothing about Draper's historic demarcation of democracy would be easy.
That the Puget states are the ones that usually win the big elections. Really known for that huge votes and the population vote. And if you win that, you usually are pretty good at winning.
So
to usually win.
So Janae, as a Californian, are you personally taking responsibility for Trump then?
I can feel her death glare at you.
Yes, Jay, you know me, girl. But I did not want Clinton. I did not want Trump. I'm just like, I really just don't want to. I'll vote for some weed, and then they fucked that up, so I'm like...
I'll be honest, at the end of our last one, I was sitting there like, do we need a president again? Like, can we be single as a country for a little while?
Yes. One for full-on democracy and have a prime minister. Or a normal democracy.
No, because
I'm curious how Europe... Sorry, D. Go ahead.
That's okay. I would say we can't just have a normal government or anything. We're Americans. That means we have to take everything, mash it into pieces, and reform it into something else really complicated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So why this happens to America is because you're not under the rule of the Queen. Therefore, you can't.
I thought the Queen didn't matter. She's more of like, here's some money so you can win.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. Your Queen hasn't made a great important decision in quite a while. Okay, the biggest thing we have to worry about with her is
Kiwis have a queen?
No,
sorry, I'm ignorant in this area.
Like, we have the Queen of England.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Your Queen is amazing. Like, she is the quality meme of all queens. Okay.
Yeah, but she doesn't do a lot.
She doesn't do anything.
Just gives people money.
She doesn't do anything except exist as an old lady who is like the epitome of awesome old ladies people want to be. She has money to do whatever she wants. She doesn't care what people think, and nobody can technically stop her from doing anything.
Exactly, but there's also a off the topic a little bit, but there's a conspiracy theory that, she killed, oh God, what's her name?
Princess Diana?
Yeah, Princess Diana. There's conspiracy theories about that.
Nah, I ruled that out completely.
Yeah, there is.
No, I have a friend who's met her, right? Apparently she's a very nice old lady.
Well, I mean,
you
they're
connected.
all nice.
No. No, I have a friend who runs most of the big LGBT movements for our country. So, yeah.
Make it gayer.
But no, the thing about having a normal democracy is everybody in the country's vote bloody counts. That counts to get somebody in.
Oh God. I apologize for the
Does? Right.
To run the country, right? And it's all simple and it's all easy. You just go to a booth and it's majority rules, basically. Right. In America, it's like you've got all these states, and different states count higher or whichever. I don't know. I understood it one time when the Trump election was going on, but then I kind of forgot about it. And it's all complicated and it's all a mess. So just be normal, for Christ's sake.
We cannot be normal as a country. We have to do everything to the excess. That we have to eat, drink, sleep to the excess. We have to do our military to the excess, to the point that the next 28 countries combined don't have the same spending as we do, 26 of which are allies, by the way.
Yeah.
And it pretty much goes, there's the popular vote, and then there's the electoral vote, which is more of like, I think, the Senate's voting.
Yep, essentially, it's the elected representatives. It's the vote that actually does something, in my opinion. It's sad, but that's the way
Popular
it
vote
goes.
And there's your problem.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it is. It's our problem.
Yeah.
It's like... Great again.
You're good?
I'm good.
So...
No, Janae.
Oh, my butt. My butt has gone to
Be
sleep.
great
folks.
again. Stop falling asleep or I'll slap you on the ass.
Please do. I would enjoy it.
Are you okay?
The Reaper is dead.
Oh, baby, please. Don't hurt me.
Mama, please slap this ass.
No more.
Slap that. Give me some more.
Slap that on all.
Copyright.
Don't care. We're not monetized.
Hey, the fucking
No, that's something we
YouTube
can copyright,
rule
'cause-
is if you sing it, it's not copyright. Over in the freaking YouTube thing.
Yep.
Copyright. So if making me sound like a freaking drunken squirrel? No. Girl. Haley, where the hell you at, girl?
Wait. You got whipped cream on your charging? How? Why?
First off, why do you
What?
have cream out around
Wait,
the charger?
I'm so confused.
What
Hang
the
on.
fuck?
Where was the comment?
It's Kalia. She has whipped cream. You have pie. Why do you have pie? Like, I know where you usually watch your stuff. You're in bed. Why do you have pie in bed?
Oh, trying to be kinky.
Comfortable.
Ooh.
And eating pie in bed, watching some shit is fun.
I mean, Kalia, you know what that brings out of me? That brings a little bit of the...
It cut off, by the way, D.
I know. I stopped it.
Oh.
I added the kinky. Have some nice whipped cream in some areas.
Okay, so on this California thing, do you guys really think that it will happen, or do you think it's just going to be one of these things that are going to
Enough, but I'm not going to vote for that.
The past 200 haven't worked. I guarantee you this one ain't going to work either.
That's
Well,
good.
then again, it's like with the people that we have now that are fucking weird. And by the way, I like to say, everybody stop blaming millennials for fucking everything. Like,
We don't
God,
play, like, we legitimately...
I can't even tell you how. No,
Couldn't
listen,
vote
I
yet.
can't even tell you how many articles I had to go through just to go find this shit without it being blamed on the millennials. Blamed on the millennials.
When it's Draper
It's like
trying
the
to do
move-
it,
they
I would
did
just like
this.
to say,
It's like,
Draper
oh my-
is one of you old fucks, not us.
The thing is,
Millennials
most
could
people,
vote yet. Because I thought they were a little too young to vote.
No.
Wait.
They need to be
No,
18.
no, millennials are our age, honey.
Yeah, we're the millennials.
I'm
Yes.
29. What are you?
I'm 28.
It's the 90s.
We are millennials.
we
We're
we on the old scale.
We're like on to Generation X and Z now.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you been?
Granny, no.
No, I get sick of that too, to be honest. It's like...
But even
okay,
if we weren't, okay, you can't blame. Like, I'm sorry, we're not the generation that fucked up an economy. Okay, that's not on us.
Oh, true.
No.
We didn't do that. We're not the generation that caused a recession, 2 recessions actually. Let's be honest here. We're not the generation
Yeah.
that voted in, Clinton's, Bush's, and fucking my train of thought died.
Mama?
No, actually, that would be our generation. We would have been able to vote then.
Because I got to vote. Actually, I got to vote Bush versus
But that's the point.
He was talking
It's
about
not our. Don't blame it on us. We are not the ones that ruined the situation. We're the ones that are just trying to come behind you and make it shiny again. And have you ever tried to polish a turd? I'm going to be honest with all of you.
You can't do that, D. You can't do that.
I'm going to be honest with all of you. I have contacted friends in Norway and Australia and in Germany saying, hey, if this goes downhill, can I just come live with you?
Oh yeah, I was one of those people.
Mm-hmm. And you told me yes, too, so.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to build an underground shelter.
I'm gonna live with ICC. Me and Jay and ICC, we're all gonna live together.
I'm not going
Hey,
to Canada
no.
because if America goes down, it's just going to move up, and Canada's going to catch fire next.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
Maybe I'll go live in Aussie land or New Kiwi
See,
Hey,
land.
I'll tell you straight, it's
oh
Mike.
God!
It was Mike that I contacted about living in Australia, and he's like, yeah, come here. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll live with Mike.
Fucking love Mike.
Bearded Viking.
Yeah.
Can't forget him.
Yeah. I'm going to Iceland.
I asked a friend in Norway, it's like, can I live with him? And he's like, sure. And then I thought about it. I'm like, Norway's pretty cold.
You'll be fine.
Norway.
You got that
I'm
little-
used to that.
I don't like the cold. I like the cold
I think I
that
love
I
the
control. So air conditioning. I like air conditioning. But if I step outside, I want it to be warm. So, all right.
Come up where I live.
Let's
specifically-
do this because we're getting on. Like, how long have we been going now? Hour and a half?
A
So let's give a
little. Go ahead.
Let's give a bit of a drunken thoughts on this here. Janae, what is your take on this? Like Reaper said, do you really think this has any chance at all?
Does not. They're pretty much. It seems like they're naive and they're not really seeing the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
It really isn't going to, unless it's only 2 states, but we still don't want that because we get most of our revenue from California because of the agriculture and the cows and whatever and so on and so forth. But
Yeah.
it's not. It's probably not going to happen unless it's like 2040
Yeah.
and people are just stupid as fuck.
Yep. So, I mean, any words to Draper?
If he's the one that also started this 6-state thing,
Yep.
just to break down California so its electoral votes aren't as strong as they are when it's California. Those Texas, California, and Alaska are the usually win because of the electoral votes and the population vote. That's always why in California, yay, or Texas or Florida, like all those states have major elections, and that's the only reason people want to split it up so it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jay, what about you, Jay? Do you think this has any chance in hell?
Honestly, I honestly hope it won't because if it doesn't, then great. But if it does, then then again, I don't know. We have a fucking Cheeto Puff as president, so
Mhm.
I just pray or whatever. Just hope that it doesn't.
Hey, don't insult the Cheeto Puff too much. I mean, we had a black president to show people that black people can now be anything. Now we have a Cheeto Puff to show all the orange aliens they can be anything too. What about Reaper? Last thoughts.
Sales Reaper? Is that what
Reaper.
you're trying to say?
Reaper.
Yeah, I don't really have a last thought. I think I stated what I was supposed to say.
Good point.
It's kind of harder
What about
for
Haley?
me because I'm.
The 6 states thing sounds fucking insane. Let's get that out of the way right now. 3 states, I don't know. it does seem really politically fueled, and I don't know. California should. I think it's okay to stay in California for now.
For now.
Just have to see. Yeah.
For now being the key word here, let's be honest.
Yeah, I know we're getting a space force, but that I won't talk about that.
Okay, this bitch is trying to make evil, racist Voltron. Okay. And I swear, every one of their costumes better look like the Time Force Power Rangers.
Yeah. Go Power Rangers!
No, Thorny, that doesn't work that way. You want to know how, at this point, I think they should elect a president? They need to put a monkey on a plane and strap a parachute to him and then fly that monkey somewhere over the United States. And then when they get somewhere randomly chosen, they just push the monkey out and let the chute off. And then it drifts down into wherever it's going to be. And as it walks around, the first person that hands it grabs, that's who gets to be president.
Sounds lovely.
And then Planet Apes happens.
Because at this point, that is more effective than our system, okay?
It seems to be, yeah. Sorry, Americans.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's try and end this night on some funny stuff then. How's that sound, everybody? Let's have some fun. We had fun with this anyway, but... Oh, God. All of this is just fucking... And I can't handle it. All right.
Yep. Shock the monkey? No, don't shock the monkey.
No.
You have monkey with shocky sticks?
Oh, you might have to up... No, we did.
Alrighty.
Good.
So, our last bit of fun for the night, our last spectacle in this sideshow freakery. What the hell has happened to parents? When did parents lose their backbones? That's my big question. I mean, okay, Janae, you're 29. I'm 28. Jay, you're 23.
I'll be 24 in December.
And Reaper, how old are you?
25.
Okay, we're all within that range. I very, very clearly remember getting my ass whooped.
Oh yeah.
Same. I'm 21 and yep.
Yeah.
My mom felt bad.
About this generation, we were the last one that really got our asses whooped. And by that, I mean an actual punishment, not a beating. There is a difference.
AKA in my life.
There's a huge difference. Difference. And these crazy, and now it's got to the point parents don't have a backbone. A child can threaten their parent with jail. Don't get me wrong. I believe a child that is in true danger needs to be able to call those cops. I believe a child who is truly being abused needs to get a hold of the cops.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But if you just got a couple swats on your rear end because you were being a little shit, stop crying. Most of us got it done with a board or a switch or a belt or a bag full of oranges.
Or a paddle.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do that. She just spanked me on the butt.
Like, I'm just
Sad about it.
I'm just saying. Here's the thing. I love my mom. But here's the thing. I knew that if I did something wrong, I was going to get in trouble for it. It's as simple as that.
My mom just had this. If her vibe when she was angry, you just knew, don't. Just leave mom alone. Let her calm down. Don't. Like, you need to. Her radiation of anger was just like, yeah, don't fuck with ma. Just.
And as I said, there's a difference. You know, I'm not saying not saying immediately go into like spanking your children or anything. I'm not saying that. Try to talk to your children. That's great. Teach them that words should be used before anything else. But if your kid is a shit, which so many kids are now, if your kid's a shit, continues to act like a shit, and you have exhausted your other options, I promise you kids will understand if you turn them around, whap on that rear end, and they realize, oh, so that's consequence. There you go.
Yeah, actually, I saw a news article recently a New Zealand media site. There was this mother who had 2 kids, and her best friend had 2 kids, and her best friend's 2 kids were shits because her best friend was taking this very, very passive parenting role instead of being assertive at all. She was like the sort of hippie of parents, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And these kids were literally like punching and hurting her kids. And at the end of the day, she just had to step away from her friend because it got that bad. And I'd hate to imagine what would happen if those kids had that. Oh God. Anyway, yes.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. What this leads down to, you see it in the way kids act now, because there's no respect anymore. None. And that's not because the kids are worse. That's because they're learning it at home. Parents are doing different things that just, these kids, why should they respect their parents if they're not going to enforce anything on them? And at the same time, why should they act decent when the kinds of things they see at home?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So parents don't respect their kids, and in return, if you respect your kids, they should respect you.
Yeah. But those kids also need to understand that that respect is conditional, in the sense that if you mess up, the parent is going to punish the child.
Right.
So we got some funny clips here to play about this. Just, basically it's from a compilation of kids being, or either kids or parents being terrible. So we'll just play those and we'll see what happens. We're all basically, everybody, we're going to all be reacting blind. Okay? Because none of us have seen these. This is a compilation I found and I chopped it up. So let's see what happens.
And Granny, I agree.
Cat.
I agree.
Granny.
All right, here we go.
Tell me why. What are you gonna beat my ass for? Bitch, keep running your mouth and I'll have his 18-year-old brother come over here and stomp your ass. I wanna know why you gonna fuck you. Fuck alright, piece of face, bitch. Bye. Love you. Yeah, hey, see? Hey, yeah. Hey. Shut up! Hey. I don't like this thing on. Come make me leave. Come make me leave.
Hey, Hatcher, press the button.
I didn't kick him, I
Hatcher,
kicked
press
the
the button.
skateboard.
God, I love Hatcher so much. Hatcher, press the button.
So that was a short one there, but I mean, here we see that classic, this parent went from 0 to 60 in no time flat.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, what is that teaching that kid that she's like putting into a chokehold, apparently, right there?
Wait, what?
What is, I was saying, what does that teach those kids, or that kid that she was apparently like half putting in a chokehold? She immediately went to anger and violence right there. And again, we're talking about spanking your kids, but this woman yelling and screaming, what is it teaching that kid?
I thought we were on the funny side of this.
We are.
Oh boy.
It
Seriously funny.
Teaches the kid to lash out and stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly,
Teaches the
too much
kid to-
He just
anger.
sees violence instead of actually trying to have a conversation with people.
Entirely sure what was going on. Is like, were those kids bullying the kid, or like, what the fuck is going on?
No, they were just over there. I think they were trying to teach that kid, if I remember correctly, when I tried to figure this out, they were trying to teach the little kid to skateboard.
Went off on
For
them?
Christ's sake.
Yeah, and she went off because they were trying to teach him, because I'm guessing she doesn't like skateboarding. She thinks it's dangerous, which is, I guess, understandable in a way. But holy hell.
I mean, if they have
calm-
all the gear and stuff, it should be fine. Like,
I mean, holy hell, though, lady, calm down. What's this next one here? This ought to be interesting.
Why you needing a sock? Why are you talking like that? Watch him out. Don't give me back shot. Don't give me back shot. Don't do that. Listen, don't give me back shot. This bitch is bugging out. Don't give me back chat. Listen, don't play on me. I'll fucking beat your ass. Listen, I will beat your ass. Don't play on me, boy. Why don't fucking play on me? Listen, what? Who you? Listen,
Is she fighting with her own kid?
don't fucking play on me. You raising your hand for me? You raising your hand for me, boy? Oh, you raising your fucking... You got mad? You got mad? You got mad? Get off of me.
This is crazy.
Go hit some
Oh, wig.
The wig is gone, folks. The wig got taken away.
Holy shit, dude.
It took me a legitimate moment to realize that she was fighting with her own kid.
Right.
Yeah, me too. Because I was like, wait a minute. What's
I was
going
trying
on?
to,
Yeah.
I had that
Yeah.
tall motherfucker tried to get in the middle of it. I'm like, dude, good luck.
Oh. Damn.
Like that, the best moment of that, Thorny says that wig repossession. Woman, you got a bad weave and it's going away.
Did you know there's a slang now? The slang now called wig is when your wig freaking flies off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
See, now, see with that video, like, it makes me sad because growing up in the neighborhood that I did, like, I saw that type of shit happen all the fucking time. And, like, even now, I still see it happen. It makes me sad because it's like, you want to get up. The
like,
hell is that?
I have no idea. What my end?
It's like you want to get up, you want to do something because you feel so sad for this kid.
Exactly. I mean, again, from my get, the way the kid was acting, he was probably being a little shit in the store anyway. But that starts at home. You didn't teach your kid respect. You didn't teach your kid that you are the parent and they are the child.
Yeah, and then they just start getting out of control. Well, who are you gonna blame? Although there is one valid point that I want to make clear. It is like, okay, so if you've got you're growing up and you got both parents, right? That's on them. But if you're growing up and you've just got one parent around, that can be a whole game. You know?
I grew up with one parent, my mother. My mom was my father and my mother, okay? That's the way I grew up. And you know what? I grew up learning respect. I grew up learning that there are consequences for actions.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So just because you have the, quote unquote nuclear family doesn't mean it's great for other people.
Then you've got things like hang on, I was getting there. Then you've got, like, you'll have a mother who's or a father, either one. It doesn't matter which order this is in. Who's teaching your kids, like, decent behaviors, how to act, like how to be a good person. And then you've got that other parent that they go see every 2 weeks. That lets them sit, play GTA 5 or whatever, teaches them violent habits and is drinking around them. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Those kids, I feel the most for.
Yeah, I agree with you there because they're getting these mixed signals, whereas one parent is trying to teach them right, the other one's trying to does not care. I mean,
exactly. And then, like, in my case, like, I really didn't have much like my parents raising me. It was more like my grandparents. And because they were old school, like, we all knew when my grandmother was pissed at one of us, we all hid and ran because she would have a shoe in her hand and she didn't care. Even if there was a heavy object in her way, she'd throw it the farthest she can to hit you. And you knew not to fuck with her then. Like she used to get a little crazy, but then there was moments where she would sit down, talk to you and stuff like that. It all varied. And then, I go home and, my parents didn't really give a shit. So.
Yeah.
Right. So what do we got? What do we got happening next? Oh, God.
My mom had a rough childhood, but because of her rough childhood.
Not me, not your brother, not your daddy, especially not your mom.
Your mom hates you the most. That's why she left you, because she didn't want you and she didn't like you.
This is actually like a pretty famous video.
Come with me. Come with me. Come on, let's go.
Give me my phone. Now. Give me my phone.
Hit him in the head with a spoon. Go. Go into my
stop,
room.
please
Go.
stop.
Stop.
I'm working on it. Christ, that shit doesn't happen in a fucking second. That clip actually right there was rather famous. If I remember correctly, it made the news.
Jeez.
Yeah. That one hit a little too close to home.
Yeah, that one, like I said, if I remember correctly, that one actually made the news. This was years ago, several years ago, if you can't tell by how it was recorded.
Yeah.
But,
I'm not mad at you, D. I'm sorry if I...
well, no, I was upset because, again, I've seen that video before. I didn't realize that's what that video was.
Ooh, yeah, a little trigger warning.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and Kalia, because I don't have all the information on top of my head, I'm not going to bring up that, okay?
It is the pain in his voice. I'm sorry.
No, and I understand. That's my point. And then you've got this extreme edge right here. I hope that kid is okay. I do. But look at, I mean, he's going to have, I think it was a he. It looked like a boy.
Yeah.
He's going to have psychological damage for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Ooh, D, let's find some funny movie or videos or something, please. Like that was a little too heavy. Little too heavy.
Well, we never said everything was going to be great here. Sorry, it's going to take me a minute to find anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying, since I'm broadcasting this, I'm checking everything on the stream, and now I'm trying to open another YouTube page. It's like,
it's
you
fine.
want to do all this at one time? Here we go. Jay, this is for you. Oops, I think I accidentally clicked on it, and I meant to copy the link. No! Stop, YouTube! Stop!
Steve, you're a little bitch.
Whew!
And see, I agree. I agree.
No, I'm sorry, what did I miss?
Auntie said she said things that no one should ever say to a child.
Oh shit, no, that's the wrong fucking button. So many buttons. This is called the Thought Destroyer.
Be gone!
Hey, D. We have requests in the chat.
I saw it.
I actually like where they changed the stuff.
I didn't even have to. I typed in "how is" and that video popped up.
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant?
Yeah.
Am I gregnant? Am I pegnate? Help? Is there a possibility that I'm pregnant? Am I pregnant or am I okay? Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? Can I be pregnant? Can oo get pregante? Can oo bleed while oo are pergert? Can oo down a 20-foot water slide pegnat? How can I get my GF pregnant? What happened when get perginat? How can a 9-year-old get pregnant? Will my get pragnan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant? Does anyone know how many teens get pregnant a year? Are these systems of being pregnant? Girlfriend ain't had periods since she got pregat. Is it possible having sex to a 8 months pregnant? If a woman has starch marks on her... Wait. If a woman has starch masks on her body, does that mean she has been pregnant before? Period, question mark. My circle is normal, but yet I still don't get pregnant. What can I use? Period, question mark. Has anybody got pregnant by just pre-cum while using birth control? Did most you women feel pregnant before find out? I am pregnant last 5 weeks, so can I start sex? Danger ops, pregnant sex. Will it hurt baby top of his head? Me and my boyfriend are trying to get prefnat, and haven't took my birth control in 12 days? 38 plus 2 weeks? Pregnant? I think my dog is pregnant. Can I get bringed if he had a condom on? How long can Ugo being pregnant to get an abortion? I think I'm pregnant with my 14th child.
Oh, Lord.
That video, I showed that to my sisters.
That video never fails, I swear.
Can you do the Sims 3, please? Like, I forget, like, it's like a remodule something.
Oh, if you go, I tell you what, go find the link, drop it in the all chat, and we'll do that as an out, like, before we do our outro, because I do actually still want to talk about serious stuff, but I wanted to cheer us up from the pregnant.
Yeah, Janae will be right back right now. Yeah. She needs a definitely break from that.
But,
I'm fine. You guys can go ahead.
Like I said, I understand. I wasn't, by the way, angry at you guys. It was that video itself made me angry. I did not realize that's what it was, and as soon as I knew what it was, I was trying to remove it, but technology.
Yeah, I mean, shit happens.
It happens. I don't think you were expecting it either, so...
No, as I said, I didn't watch the video, like I said, it was a compilation. Essentially, the guy had it split up through it with these little interruptions of like that old colored bar thing you used to see on the old school TVs. Like, this channel doesn't work anymore. So I would basically just find where it split and be like, okay, grab the URL link at this time, grab it at this time. So I didn't watch them. I didn't know what anything was.
I sent you the link in the general chat.
Okay. So I'm not going to bother putting up any more videos just because there might be more like that, and I don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
Okay. But
yep.
My point is right there, you see this across the nation. You see these parents who, by no logical rights of decency or morality, should ever be parents. Individuals who can't be responsible in any way. Individuals who can't take care of a child. I don't even know what that person's relation was to that child, because they said something about their mother, so I assume it's not their mother. Maybe stepmother, grandmother, I don't know.
Yeah.
But my point is, it starts at home, and you know, I'm a parent. Hold on. Oh, fucking hell. The mics is coming back to say hello. Ooh, that does not taste good the second time around. Ooh.
Dude, I'm like so past it. Like, I'm starting to feel like that feeling you feel.
Like the second time, or first time around, it just tastes like lemonade. The second time around, it kind of tastes like lemon's shit on my tongue.
The devil's anus.
The devil's anus has appeared upon my tongue. And it is lemony fresh.
For a second, I thought you were going to say lemony snicket.
I smell a smelly smell that smells.
Smelly smell.
Smelly.
Smelly.
There we go. This is what I wanted you guys to laugh, but I wanted to make a serious point that it starts at home. I'm a parent.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Jay, I know you want to be a parent. Anybody in the chat that wants to be a parent. It starts at home. It starts at home with teaching children respect. It starts at home teaching children who is the adult, who is the child. You want them to know what respect is, but you don't want them to think that they are in control. You want those children to be loved. My daughter's name, literal translation, is I love you. Wherever she goes, she is being told that she is loved because that's the world I want to create for her.
Exactly, and that's what makes you a great father.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I want
I want
to
to have kids, but I can't. So.
Yeah, that's why.
But I try to be the best aunt to those niece and nephews that I can.
Exactly. It's not just parents. It starts at home in general. Whoever is involved in that child's life, be it mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, cousins, nephews, nieces. Great aunt, whatever. Like, wherever it is coming from, it starts at home.
Aww.
Thank you, Thorny.
You got a standing I was gonna say you got a standing ovation over here.
I mean, that's the point. It's the world. One of the reasons I wanted to do this podcast, besides the fact that I love making people laugh. You can ask anybody who's dealt with me personally. I love to make you all laugh.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
D.
What? What? I'm here.
No, she said
D?
that's D.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But I want to make. But the other reasons I wanted to do this podcast is because each one of us here, okay, Jay, Reaper, Janae, Haley, we all have outspoken ideas. We all see through the bullshit that they're trying to force upon us. And yeah, we're just a little channel. We may never be a big channel. Fine. We don't care. We're going to say our part anyway. Because you can't change something if you don't discuss it. You cannot change the status quo if you're not willing to put some effort into it. And maybe that effort's small. Maybe that effort is a podcast being broadcasted to 8 people. But that's 8 people who heard a message.
Exactly. Preach. Amen.
At one point
Got
in
a little
time,
bit of gospel up in here.
I did. At one point in time, I thought I was going to be a Southern preacher. So.
Well, I mean, it fits the part.
I just sat you all down to a fireside chat of truth while I am halfway drunk. So.
Okay, D, I love you, but can you please play that?
All right, we are going to be winding up here soon anyway. So let me grab that link because they want to see this, and we'll do our outro after that. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, hang on. No, Discord, behave yourself.
Of course not.
Okay, copy that.
There you go, Scarlet. Puppies and kittens.
So adorable. And puppies.
All right, here we go.
Yay!
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant?
No,
Am
why
I
did it happen?
pregnant? Am I
What?
pregnant? Am I pegnate?
That's the link
Help!
that I
Is there a
copied.
possibility that...
Wrong one.
My preggers.
No, that's the one that you put in the all chat.
No, that's not the one I put in.
That's the I right clicked it and click copy link, and that is what came up.
D, just go to YouTube. Put Sims 3, the funniest patch notes.
Jay, how did I start a DM with you on Discord? I didn't know that I did that.
You did?
All right. One more time.
I think so.
All right, let's check the patch notes for The Sims 3. Kleptomaniac Sims can no longer steal subway stations from lots. Sims can no longer woohoo in the elevator with a Sim who is on a different floor. The Grim Reaper will no longer be prevented from reaping souls due to band affiliation. Fixed a tuning issue so that Sims now vomit at acceptable levels. It is no longer possible to try for baby with Become enemies with child wish no longer appears. Sims who are on fire will no longer be forced to attend graduation before they can put themselves out. Pregnant Sims can no longer brawl. Baby Sims will no longer become stuck on a Sim's hand while driving a car. Sims will no longer receive the wish to skinny dip with mummies. A meteor can hit a building, which case everyone will run out before the collision. Those who do not exit the building will die. Sims automatically leave if a meteor is approaching unless it is a school in which children are not allowed to leave and always die.
Lord.
I can't.
Okay, Jay, where do you find this shit?
No,
Ooh.
I saw Markiplier react to it.
Smart. Of course, Smart.
Of course, Markiplier.
Oh.
That was great.
Reaper!
Wait, I have a problem with this
Kiwi! Where's our
I have a-
cute little Kiwi?
I have a problem with this though. Why can't Reaper have babies? Reaper deserves babies too.
Oh, gosh! Gosh! No, wait. I have two, wait. Oh. That explains a lot. Thank you, EA Games, for explaining my life to me.
Wait, so Reaper, I have a question. So you weren't taking the souls of your band members? That's what was happening? Like your band members were about to die, and you're like, no, you can't die. We got a gig on Friday. Get up.
Holy fuck, that explains a lot.
Like my favorite part is when he's like trying to say Grim Reaper, but he wheezes so much.
Reaper is legit. Like this guy's like, dude, I have a spear through my chest. I don't care, dude. Pick up your bass and let's go.
Yeah, it's basically me.
Oh, God.
Those poor children. Apparently, EA Games does not give a fuck about children because. Teacher, there's a meteor coming. You need to finish your math homework.
Oh my God! You know what's even funnier? Like, okay, someone had an animated version of what we just watched, and it is so fucking hilarious because like
yes!
they have the meteorite coming, and the children are just sitting there with the sad faces.
By the way, I didn't know it was unacceptable to hold your child in your hand you're steering the car with. I didn't know that was a problem. I've been GTA 5ing it down the road with my child in my hand, thinking this is perfectly fine.
Oh shit! Oh my God!
And Kalia brings up a good point. What is an acceptable level of vomit? Like, what are we talking about here?
Oh, I don't know. Just one.
Is there vomit? Is there like a vomit
right,
pie
is it
chart?
like more than a cup, but less than the hot tub? Is that what we're talking about here?
Oh God!
Yeah.
Where is the line between acceptable and unacceptable? Like, if I try to get into the bathtub and something squishes beneath me, have we reached unacceptable levels? Is that the problem?
Alright.
Yep. I'd say that would be unacceptable.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
And
flopped with The Sims 3.
How dare EA try to restrict my interdimensional woohooing, okay? If I want to woohoo with the person on the 6th floor...
I was gonna say, when he said that, I was like, woohoo!
Oh, damn. If I want to woohoo with somebody on the 6th floor, by God, they're going to feel it right in their culo, okay?
Oh, shit.
Oh god! Oh god! I almost pissed myself for the second time. Oh fuck! Ah. God damn! I need a cigarette after all this getting fucked like this. Damn!
I need another ball.
And back to the whole kids can't leave the school thing. I mean, you're telling me that when I set little Johnny on fire for graduation, he should have been able to leave. Listen, if I had to stay in the 100-degree gymnasium, so does he. Burn, Johnny, burn, but by God, you are going to get that diploma and do something with your life. You can't all be on fire all the time.
Oh fuck! By the way, guys, in the chat, if you guys have anything to send us that's funny, I'm gonna put the Twitter link to our core podcast, and you could just submit them away.
Also, by the way, if you guys have anything you think we should discuss, send it to the same Twitter link. We'll definitely look into it and see if it's something that we are going to do on the channel. You know, it might be something like these guys have already come up with great ideas, but it's like we're trying to keep it kind of focused. So we just keep putting other ideas on the back burner.
Yeah, I've got to figure out how to use Discord pretty fast. Not Discord. Hangouts. I've got to learn Hangouts fairly fast for one of the ideas.
Reaper, after the stream, if you want, I got some time to kill. I can show you some tricks.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, girl, yeah.
Maybe Reaper will get to have kids after all.
No comment. No, wait, that sounded even worse.
By the way, guys.
And that's how you get pregnant.
Pregante.
I so wish Kirsty was in here right now.
My favorite is still always going to be pregante. You know what, guys? Before we do our outro, none of us have anything, no lives, so we're not going anywhere anyway.
No.
I have one more. Am I wrong?
Yes. I have 4 on life, thank you very much. No, I'm kidding.
I've been catching up on my Jacqueline Glenn, so...
Alright, hang on. I've got one more. I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but I know what I need.
Oh god, what? I'm scared. Hold me, daddy, hold me.
Hang on.
Speak of that one thing. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Do you guys know who Alonzo is, don't you?
Oh no, you cut out.
You guys know who Alonzo Larone is, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
What the hell is that?
Well, he's great, and because he's funny, we're going to have a little bit of fun here. Enjoy some of the Wendy's best Twitter responses.
Get a dictionary. A 50-cent Frosty. Hold on. First off, it is 2018. We made it! I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I have not seen you guys in 2 weeks because I've been on a Vampire Diaries binge, man. I'm on season 7, episode 15. It is not 10 episodes per season on this show. It is 22 to 24 episodes. And speaking of Vampire Diaries, while I was watching it, I saw this tweet about Cardi B's real name. This fool said Cardi B's real name is Bel Callis Almanzar. I said that out loud and my furniture started floating. Ben Callis Almanzar. Ben Callis Almanzar. Ben Callis Almanzar. Now that that I'm officially back, I have to bring it back with Wendy's clapbacks. I have not done one in almost a year. I've seen your comments, I've seen your tweets, and I've seen that January 4th was National Rose Day. I didn't know anything about it until Wendy said something about it. So I tweeted it, and they roasted me! In their defense, I told them to roast me, but they didn't have to kill me, man. All right, that was a low blow. I do more than clapbacks. I do more than dumbest fails. So what else you got? A 50-cent Frosty is a pretty sweet sight. Grab yours before this deal melts away. How many retweets do I need for a free Frosty? It's 50 cents. McDonald's announced that by mid-2018, all quarter pounders at most of their restaurants will be cooked with fresh beef. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all say fresh beef, Wendy's gonna come at you. Are we waiting until 2018 so all the patties can thaw? Wendy's, I'm at Sonic, what should I get? You should get tails to fly you over to Wendy's. I did not even see who remembers tails. Everybody was playing Sonic and I was like, come through and get served. You deserve it. Burgers are the only thing square at Wendy's. Everyone knows Wendy's square up. You ain't about that life. Better check yourself before you wreck yourself, Wendy's. Anything you can brew, we can brew better. Try our fruit teacher. Good thing our tea is stronger than your sign game. Wendy's parking only. Violators will be served pure water. You want beef, Wendy's? You've got it. Oh, yo, Wendy's, roast me and don't hold back. How many retweets for 15 more minutes of fame? Wendy's, first learn how to make burgers, then roast people. First finish your grammar homework, then get back to us. Wingstop says, add 'em up, ain't nothing like Wingstop ranch in a cup. Wings flying high, but it's time to run, cause we're serving up bars on a warm toasted bun. We keep it spicy with our chicken. Oh, there's my flow. It just went out the window. A Frosty and a fried, girl, bye. Wait, what? Wingstop flavor bringing all the cravers. They eat us now and save you for later. Is this 106 and Park? Please, they eat us now, they eat us later. Adding up our wins on a calculator. Yo, laughless clown or a king that's throneless. Let me get those wings on boneless. Been there, done that. Bring somebody fresh, not frozen. Oh my, what? Wingstop, get out of here. Sit down, be humble. Is it shameful to be eating Wendy's food while sitting in a McDonald's parking lot? You're probably raising the property value, to be honest. How many retweets for you to hook me up with free Big Macs for a year? Wrong number. Also, Carter can do it. Wendy's, what do you guys think about Culver's? Who? Wendy's, I ate at Burger King. What do I do? Make better choices tomorrow. Hey, Wendy's, what to do if there's only McDonald's nearby? Learn to cook. Wait, is Wendy's French now? What is that? Vertal vom.
Whoever runs that Twitter needs a raise.
Right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. My cheeks hurt.
That's better. Everybody needs to be smiling again. That's what I want.
Yep.
It got awkward there for a minute. It got awkward like, yeah, everybody just saw Dad hit Mom at the dinner table, but we're trying to ignore it or something.
Hey, D.
What?
D. Woohoo!
Don't tell me who I can woohoo with. I will interdimensional woohoo with everybody in the chat right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, Auntie, wouldn't you like to know?
Auntie, don't let her lie. It's the ones up above. The ones down below haven't been touched in a while.
Oh! Hey! Oh, you want to go there? You want to go there? You want to go there, huh, bruh? Huh?
Bring it.
Yo, D, you got any boxing ring sounds? Because that would be perfect.
I don't, but I
That
could
would
use
be
some.
perfect.
I'm sorry, I made myself sound like a...
Exactly. Because I'll be getting some by next week.
Oh, you lucky.
I know. Who the hell turned into a demon?
Me?
All right.
Damn.
Guys, I think to end it with a smile is the best possible way we can end this stream.
Exactly.
So, thank you all for attending the circus today. We hope you enjoyed our sideshow and sexy scintillation. Every single one of us thanks you for joining us. please make sure you go subscribe to all my fellow hosts here. They're absolutely amazing, and I love them all to death. I couldn't do this without them because I would have no one to talk to.
Well, I mean, you probably could talk to one of your many multiple personalities, but
Listen, John and Bill and Jim Bob are gone, so. Anyway, guys.
Yeah, guys. We love y'all.
Peace.
Later, guys.
All right.
Bye.